hell is that? Oh, that was my ice maker. It's my kid. Okay, so I have an update on I know a lot of you guys had responded to my last video. I'll let you look at something while I'm talking so it doesn't look so weird. Alien probably just stand there. Hi, Nicholas. Okay. A lot of you guys suffer from the panic attacks, and you guys responded with the last video I made, thinking about the clock. Because really all a panic attack is it's your brain sending a signal, a false signal, that's making you have that fight or flight response, like you're in serious danger, but you're really not. Now, why is this happening? And it's happening to a lot of people, an overwhelming amount of people. This is happening to, whether you're a level 1 or like me, you can go to a level 10 where it just gets so bad. But now that I've learned to control it, and I have some tips, another one for you today. Now, I know a lot of people, like at work or whatever, but you could easily do this on your phone. Like if you had a headphone and like people with panic attacks, and whether you get them once a month or you get them all the time, whatever, yourself. If you kept a little thing of earbuds and your phone, you could do this anywhere, like at work or if you're driving, anywhere, because it's going to work immediately. So I have ideas why a lot of people are suffering from this. Because back in the day, like when I was younger, this was unheard of. We didn't have panic attack teens, and people weren't running around with panic attacks. You didn't even know what one was, and if one person did have it, they were like, back in my day, you were probably crazy. But it's weird now. Something's changed drastically, whether it's the chemtrails, whether it's the food that they're no longer putting any nutrients in, which is making all the kids sick, which is why there's a whole bunch of things, even with my son who's 17, with the strangest illnesses going on that he's too young to go through. It's like, and it's getting younger. I think it's a lot to do with the food. And then, because we're not getting hardly any nutrients in the food anymore. They're destroying the crops. You wouldn't believe that, all these health shows and apples and fruits and vegetables, there's really not much nutrients in them either because the soil isn't enriched. Yeah, they'll grow, but you don't have any nutrients in them. So until all that is fixed, you got to be, I don't know, I might have to do a supplement video because even there, it's a little bit, I'm finding out, is a little bit shady also, that you're not really getting what you think you're getting. So I don't know. I mean, I think that's part of it, and I think the water is another part of it. That's weird that Nestle, that they just came out and said not to buy the Nestle water bottles, that they found little traces of arsenic. But yeah, if you drink it a lot, it develops into a problem. But anyway, that's really not what this video is about. But anyhow, so I did the clock video last time, but for some people that takes too long. And some people can't last in a panic attack that long to even think of a clock. I know, I get it too, so I know what you're saying. Because that feeling you get is just about probably the same feeling you get if you're just snorkeling and all of a sudden you see a great white. That shock, that heart race, that you can't breathe. It's that fear, dreaded fear that you think you're dying. So I get it. But, okay, now if you look up Rife, it's R-I-F-E. It's called Rife Frequencies. I don't know if anybody knows about this, or if you don't, then you're going to be surprised. Now, Dr. Rife, I think he was a German scientist back in the, 60s maybe. Anyway, I'm sure they killed him because he figured out, since we're all energy frequencies, and the reason why I started watching this was because I was watching this show about how this new cancer treatment was dealing with frequencies and our body's energy. And the water, we're made up of, 80% water. And if frequency can change the molecules of water, that's how it works in the body. So anyway, it's a long thing. You can look into it. It's Rife, R-I-F-E, Frequencies, and you can go through the whole thing and how it started and who he is, and they killed him, so it must be something good if they killed him over it. But anyway, and there's pretty much a cure for everything. I'm talking everything that you may have, or just type it in. Rife Frequency for panic attack, Rife Frequency for migraines, Listen, my husband doesn't believe a word I say on anything, but I do the Rife at night for sleeping, and there's a lot of those. The 528 megahertz. He woke up the next morning and he's like, "What the hell was that you were listening to last night?" And I'm like, "Oh, that was the Rife sleep quickly one." And he's like, "Jesus." He was out like a light, and it's not even like you fall asleep, but you're in a good sleep, like a deep sleep. So something's going on. And I use it for my son too, because he has anxiety issues, like all these kids do for some reason today, and his is kind of bad. But ever since I started using these Rife frequencies, I play it at night while he's sleeping, because he refuses to listen to this during the day because he thinks it's stupid, because he's a teenager. But I play it all night when he goes to sleep, and I'll just blast it on his TV in his room and shut the door. And I swear to you, there's a complete change in him in the last 2 weeks. I'm not going to say it's the frequencies 100%, but he doesn't take medication. I took him off. Oh, by the way, if you have any issues like this with, panic disorder, anxiety, do not go to the doctor. Whatever they're going to prescribe you is not going to help you. It's actually going to kill you or make you worse. I'm just dropping that in there. You probably already know that, but there's other ways to heal yourself. Don't listen to the doctors and what they're telling you. They don't want you to heal yourself. They don't want you to know how to do it. They don't care what they have to tell you. They're going to give you antidepressants, so you're stupefied and you're going to get worse, and you'll be right back. Don't take them. That almost killed my son. The antidepressants. It made him suicidal. And luckily I've caught that real quick, and he has been off them now for a couple of years. So anyway, back to my video. So I was just, I was thinking I was feeling weird today, so I figured, I'm going to put on this one. So this is the name of this one. Intense brainwave treatment for anxiety, panic attack, and nervousness. Stay calm and feel fine. I'm going to play it for you. And I'm telling you, I was just laying here, and you get so caught up. Now this one is, these for some reason aren't the real pleasant noises, but it's not too bad. But you could just pop it on your headphones. And this one's only 15 minutes long. Some are hours, some are 8 hours. And that's what it's going to sound like. And you could tell already. It alerts the dog like you wouldn't believe. I put this on, and he is in a state of, where is this coming from? It's affecting him too. So I always watch these two. That's why they're always in my video. This one detects something strange outside. That's when I know the chemtrails are there or something else. But this one here, this noise comes on. Just watch how intense he gets. He doesn't know where it's coming from, but he could tell. Dogs know things, I'm telling you. They have a weird smartness going on, dogs. So anyway, whenever I play that, he'll sit like that the whole time. And it only took me about, and sometimes they'll play, they'll show a video, but I don't really watch it. I just sit back and listen. So that's what that one sounds like. And there's a cure for everything, by the way. We have eyeballs. We have if you can't see well. Some of these take a while. If you read into the comment or into the little area there, it will tell you. Some people will tell you how long to listen to it and how many times a day. This one's really good. This is the one I play for my son. This one down here. Repairs DNA and brings positive transformation. That's 8 hours long. That's why I play it overnight. And you could do it too. When you go to bed, pop it on your laptop and just let it play while you sleep. It says that you should wear headphones to get the full sorry, I was trying to move something from the dog. He's got my sock. It says that the best way is to put on headphones and listen to it straight on, which I do sometimes, but a lot of times I just let it play overnight. It works both ways, but it probably works better with headphones. But so I just wanted to let you know that my panic attack was gone in not long, in a couple of minutes, because you get so wrapped up in that bing, 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 that you kind of, after a few minutes, if you just And if you're a professional panic attacker, if you have them anymore, I really don't get them anymore. I can't really remember the last time I had one, but I used to get them really bad. So you just had, some tricks. Just wait it out and but that noise. But I want you to try this, and not just for panic attacks, but for like everything. See, there's one for toxins, one for infections, one for falling asleep, one for making your brain active, one for your pineal glands, one for it's everything. Anything you can think of, there's a frequency for it. And they just released this. I mean, it's been out a while, but nobody really believes it, and that's what they're banking on. But it's getting a little bit more popular now because by the time I came across it, and this was at a forum I was on, I guess people would, like my husband calls us the witchy group, whatever. He doesn't believe really anything. He still thinks we went to the moon. So there you go. But anyway, give it a try. Rife Frequencies. And just, whatever your problems are, or if it's just stress relief or whatever, and you need 15, 20 minutes, or you have the patience or the time to sit there an hour. And a girlfriend of mine, she runs a daycare center. And she says when she gets home, she's so, like, stressed. And then because she's got her own kids, young ones, to take care of after that. And I turned her on to this, and she was like, that's freaking amazing, this stuff. So I don't know which one she's listening to, but I'm assuming it's stress. But it is pretty cool. So give it a try and let me know. Thanks. Talk to you soon.